Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we will solve one more problem, which is Fizz. This is one of the most basic questions you can find on the Leetcode. So let's see what is the question. So you have given a integer n, okay, it can be any number, and you have to return a vector with the strings. But the condition is that if a number is divisible by 3 and 5, in that case you have to print Fizz or you have to store it in a vector. Okay, the second condition is if a number is divisible by 3, you have to insert Fizz into the vector, and if a number is divisible by 5, then you have to insert the budge to the vector. So basically you have given an integer n equals to 10, right? If you consider numbers from 1 to 10, now you have to check which number is divisible by 3, which number is divisible by 5, and which number is divisible by both the numbers. So we have three conditions, 3 and 5, 3 and 5. So let's take 1. Is 1 is divisible by 3 and 5? No. So in the vector we will insert 1 as a string. Is 2 is the number which is divisible by 3 and 5? No. So we will insert as a string. Then 3 is divisible by 3 and 5. The first condition is we have to check with the both number, because if a number is divisible by both the number 3 and 5, then we will insert Fizz. Okay, if the number is only divisible by 3, we will insert Fizz only. So in this case 3 is only divisible by 3 itself, not by the 5, so we will insert only Fizz. Okay, now 4 is divisible by 3 and 5. No, so we will insert 4. Then 5 is divisible by 3 and 5? No, right? Because it is only divisible by 5. So if it is divisible by 5 only, then we will insert budge. So it will be like this. Then 6 is divisible by 3, right? So we will insert Fizz. Then 7 is not divisible by 3 and 5. Then 8 also is not divisible by 3 and 5. Then 9 is divisible by 3 only, so we will insert Fizz. Then 10 is only divisible by 5, so we will insert Buzz. So this is our vector which we have to return. Okay, here we are taking this number as a string because these Fizz and Buzz are our strings. So in a vector or array you can store only one type of data, right? So you have to take these as a string. So basically we have given with the number and we have to check every number 1 to n and see if that number belongs to in which category. Means it is divisible by 3 and 5, it is divisible by 3, it is divisible by 5. So we have three conditions, so we have to write three conditions and we have to check for every number. So that means we will be using loops here, and here we are writing a if else statements to check the conditions. So let's write our code. So you have given a n, right, and any input. Now we have to check from 1 to n. So we will run our loop. Now our first condition is if I modulo 3 equals to 0 and I modulo 5 equals to 0, then we will insert it into the answer vector. So if our number is divisible by both the numbers 3 and 5, then we will insert our whole string, which is Fizz, right? So here what's happening, let's say we have I equals to 1, I modulo 3, condition false, I modulo 5, condition false. So this if condition will not execute. Let's say if you had I equals to 15, right? So 15 modulo 3 equals to 0, true. 15 modulo 5 equals to 0, true. In that case this if block will execute and insert that Fizz string to our answer vector. Okay, so here we have answer vector, which is string. Okay, now if our first condition is failed, means a number is not divisible by 3 and 5, you have to look at the AND condition. For AND condition, both of the condition must be true. If either of them is false, then our whole condition will be. Now let's check for the next condition, which is if our I is divisible by 3 only. In that case we will push back Fizz only, right? Similarly, if our condition, our number is only divisible by 5, then we will push back it budge only. Then here we have another condition, which is a number, right? Fizz condition is for both the number, means the number is divisible by 3 and 5. If number is only divisible by 3, then for that we have Fizz. And if a number is only divisible by 5, for that we have budge only. But what is the condition for inserting this number? that means if these three conditions fail, then we will automatically run our else condition, in which we have to convert our integer to the string, right? Because this I is 1 2 3 4 5 6 dot 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 till n. So if we are at 4 and the first condition got failed, second condition got failed, third condition is got failed, then this 4 we have to insert in our vector, right? But this 4 is integer, so first we have to convert to the string. To convert it to the string, there is inbuilt function in C++ which is to string, so it will convert our number to the string and push it back into the vector. So this is our whole code. So it is one of the most basic problem in the math. Only you have to check if a number is divisible by 3 and 5. We are using loop, vector and if else conditions. Okay, so if we talk about time complexity, it will be big of n, right? Because we are running our loop from 1 to, and for the space complexity it will take big of n, but this big of n is for finding the answer, okay, not for the solving the problem. So our time complexity is n, space complexity is n. So let's write our code. So this is our question, and here you have given a integer n, and these are the condition. If an I is divisible, I basically is a number, or we can say we are iterating over a number from 1 to n, so which is available in the I itself. So I is divisible by 3 and 5, we will print Fizz. If I is divisible by 3, we will print Fizz, and if I is divisible by 5, then we will print was only, and if none of the above conditions are true, then we will print I itself. So this is our examples. If n equals to 3, 1 is not divisible by 3 and 5, so 1 will remain same. Similarly for the 2 and for the 3, it got replaced with the Fizz. Here you can see for n equals to 15, we have this vector, and 15 is the number which is divisible by both the number 3 and 5. That's why we have here Fizz. So let's write our code. So for that we have given input already, so we don't have to take inputs, and here we have given a return type as a vector of a string. So in that form we have to return our answer. So here we will take data type as a string, then our variable name will be answer. Then we will run our loop int I equals to 1, I less than equals to n, then I plus plus. We are iterating over all the numbers from 1 to n. Then we will check if I is divisible by 3 and I is divisible by 5, then we will insert it into the answer, which is this one. Okay, so let me copy paste it here. Similarly, if I modulo 3 equals to 0, then we will push back our Fizz only. Similarly for the I modulo 5, and for the number we have to convert it to the string, then we can push it back into the vector. So there is an inbuilt function which is to string, which can convert your integer to the string, right? After that we will return our answer here. So let's run our code. Okay, here semicolon. So for the initial test cases it got passed. Let's submit it. So our code got accepted. Okay, so it is one of the most basic problem on the math. So that's it for today. In the next video we are going to solve more problems on math. Until then, thank you everyone, have a nice day.